Welcome to Rock and Pop Mandolin, RPM, your site for learning classic rock and pop songs on this wonderful little 8-stringed instrument. My name is Mike DeJong, and once again, we're going way back to the Pink Floyd era, at least the main Pink Floyd era is what I consider it, with Roger Waters and David Gilmour in the band. Late 70s, early 80s for a song called Run Like Hell. Now, I've done this song already as a mandolin short on this channel, but some of you are asking me to do a lesson as well to teach you how to play it, so I'm going to do that in this video. I'll teach you the main part anyway, and I'm going to utilize this cool little pedal here. It's a delay pedal. It's called the Flashback delay, made by TC Electronic, and it's really great for doing stuff like this Pink Floyd song or maybe some U2 songs. That early 80s, early to mid 80s stuff that has a lot of delay on it. This pedal is perfect for that, and I really recommend that you try it out. Anyway, I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but first, a little bit of business here. If you're new to the channel, thanks very much for checking us out, but don't hesitate to hit that little red subscriber button down there in the lower right corner of your screen. Really helps this channel to continue to grow. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks very much once again for coming back, but don't hesitate to hit all those links down below in the description box. You got links there for my still new, Rock and Pop Mandolin video lesson series that'll teach you how to play mandolin from beginner to intermediate level. Also down there you have links for my affiliates, Sweetwater and Amazon, if you want to pick up some products like this one, this TC Electronic Flashback delay. Also down below is a link to my Patreon page. There you can get tab for this song and over 100 other rock songs, many tabs that you won't see anywhere else, and I know because I created most of them, so go down there and check that out over my Patreon page. The link, again, is down below. But that's enough business. Let's get along to the lesson here of Run Like Hell by Pink Floyd for mandolin here on RPM. All right, Pink Floyd's Run Like Hell for mandolin is a fun little tune in the key of D, and I'm playing some parts that are similar to what David Gilmour plays on the original track on the guitar, but of course, they're a little bit different here on the mandolin, so I'm playing that main riff way up high here on the mandolin. He plays it a bit lower on the guitar, but I still think it works, and of course, I've got this delay going. You can hear it here. Alright, so I've got it set around 380 milliseconds, if that means anything to you. If you have a delay pedal, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you want to get that nice sort of looping delay sound happening once you're hitting that D string, and then you're going up those. That D will still keep on ringing out. Okay, so the opening riff, I'm just starting on the D string here. Right, I'm just doing that, like that. And I'm kind of doing a D string rhythm like... So slowly it goes... I'm not exactly sure what Gilmour's doing here, but I think he's doing something like this. Okay, so without the delay, it's... So it's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So like that, okay? And then when you add the delay, hear how it keeps on repeating like that? And then he's also putting in this little lick here. And again, it's delaying there. So what's that lick without the delay? Well, you're hammering like that from the third string of the D, or the third fret of the D, sorry, the F note here. So to open D to the 5th fret of your G, so it's a C note. Right, and then back up to that 3rd fret and open again. Like that, okay? And with the delay, You got that? All right, now we're going to the main riff here, and it starts off that. Right? Then you're going to go up to here. Hear that delay? Right? That part. All right, so what am I doing? First, without the delay, I'll show you where the notes are. This is the 9th fret of your A string and the 10th fret of the E, so, and again, it's off that low D, so that's actually a D chord, right? Like that, all right? So there you go. Yeah, it's the top half of that D chord there. So you're going here, open D, 9, 10. Then you're moving this down just a fret for the top note and 2 frets for the second one here. So that becomes your 7th fret of the A and now the 9th fret of the E. So you're going like that. Okay, then you're shifting that shape down to the 5th fret and the 7th fret, right? So you're going right? And then you're just taking that first part of the D string there, which is the 2nd fret of your E, 2nd fret of a D chord, rather. So you could play the whole D chord like that if you want to, or just play the top half like this. So once again, let's do this with the delay now, right? So you got this, and it goes. There, I played the D chord. Okay, so all the while you're just letting it ring out. You hear how the delay rings out while you're playing that droning D note there, that droning D string. It's really cool. So here, once again, and then, all right. What's next? Well, now he moves down to this part here with the delay. So what's that? Well, that's the 4th fret there of your A string and 2nd fret. So 4 and 2nd of the E. And now you're just sliding down to the 2nd and open like that. So, okay, with the delay. Right? Okay, so what do we got so far? We got... Right, and finally, the last chord is an A to a D. So you're going... Isn't that cool? Just let that D chord ring out. So your A chord is 2nd and 2nd right here, and then open, right? 2nd on the G, 2nd on the D. And you're doing it like that. And you're just hitting that last D chord. Right? 2nd and 2nd there, right? So once again, the entire riff all the way through. There you go. That's the main riff to Run Like Hell by Pink Floyd. All right, and after they play through that main riff a few times, then you're going to go to kind of a pre-chorus. Okay, so and I think he's strumming it like... Okay, so what's that? Well, that's an F chord there, right? So that's your 5th fret here of your G string, your 3rd fret of the D, your open A, and 1st fret of the E, just a regular F chord, right? But he's kind of hammering on that note again on the D string, 3rd fret, right? From what I hear, he goes, so you just lift off that 2nd finger, and then have those 2 middle strings open like that. Then you move to an A chord again, right? Down here, 2nd fret on your G and D strings. And the same thing, you pull that note off the G string, or off the D string rather. You pull that note off while you're making the chord. So like this. You see what I'm doing there? And the strumming pattern without the delay is... with the delay... And there you go. That's kind of like the pre-chorus of this song. Now let's go into the verses. And the verses I didn't do off the top of this video just for time's sake, but they're fairly basic because you're basically just hitting open chords, right? So it starts off with an E minor, right? Which is open G, second fret, open. And again, using the delay. Then to that F. Back to the E minor. And again, all the while hammering on that D string. Every chord, or at least these chords anyway, and here. So you start off with that E minor. So this is the verse. Back to the E minor again. This time you're going to a C chord. And now a B chord. Back to the E minor. Okay, so once again, those chords in the verse, E minor, then you got the F chord, then back to the E minor, then to a C chord, and then to a B chord, right? And I'm playing that B chord like this, 4th fret here of your G, 4th fret of your D, and 2nd fret of the A, like that, okay? And then you're going to, from there, you're going to go back to your E minor. Okay, so one more time through the verse. E minor to F, back to the E minor, now C, now that B chord, E minor, right, and then they go back to that D part again, and this. And that is the song, basically, those 3 parts, utilizing the delay and really getting some nice loops going with your mandolin. And again, as I said before, it's almost like playing 2 mandolins at once. So have fun with it and let me know how it works out for you. And we'll see you again in another video. So thanks very much for watching RPM. And don't forget to hit all those links down below in the description box. We'll see you in the next video.